Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, sir.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Murder's a big word. And no, this here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul. The love of my life. Gret. She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side panel.
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me. Just here.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a moment. He taps hammer to nail.
Bastard.
He taps hammer to nail.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Them that pay the bills, of course. Time's up, you're right. It's stabbing time.
Healing!
smell. Patience.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gritty.
Cockle. Clown. Tight in, and out, and in again. And out, and in again. Tight in, and out, and in again.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gritty.
Patience now. Patience. Patience now. Patience. Patience now. Patience.
I'm ready!
Patience now. Patience. Patience now. Patience.
I'll be with you soon.
Tight in, and out, and in again. Tight in, and in again.
I'll healing none.
Patience now. Tight in, and out, and in again. Patience now. Patience.
Please, excuse us.
You're talking...
Oh,
Say, go on, Sam.
well, it's the...
A flat...
She never...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished... He nods at you, and turns back to his handiwork. He taps Hammer to...
I'll be with you soon, love. Bastard.
I need aid!
It's stabbing time!
damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, let's not succumb to melodrama, shall we? Besides, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone... I'll tell you what, though. All those bumblers they've sent so far...
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Hey. You here alone?
She gives you a...
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Not much in this world someone you love can't make better. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't... Used to be, I had a family. A husband, and they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Now I'm just waiting for them to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the joy radiates from her as she remembers.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you, too. A family recipe. One of Felix's. Take care of yourself. You won't regret keeping those friends. I brought my own share of knowledge with me from the get-go. No... I brought my own share.
Come on, you stubborn...
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Eh? Oh, that. Won't be my first. Oh, reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Now, if you'll
The dwarf spits into each of...
Bleeding nail must be... charmed or something. Yeah. Go on, then.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after...
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, we're a fool's...
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
He gives you a wry look.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Maybe you...
He stands before you and pokes you in the side, seizes your shoulder.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate on this bloody island. You can leave. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place. Happy to trundle around with a group of amateurs at your heels, are you? Your funeral, lad. I'll be here when you cheat.
May the void work and consume their joy, their misery. Coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Shaka the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights and the other has sunk. Ha! Of course.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. To draw back the veil and see the truth is no simple task. We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby, it is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore.
Hi. Ooh, so serious. What's up?
The dog focuses at the cat.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort. Why, look at that. Just what that poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Ow, my... Ow.
The man sleeps so...
Our healer's walk is never done. Well, that's everyone's dead, of course. Rest now. You'll hie yourself to the grave.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf may lead the pack, but sooner or later they will all starve. Never mind. If you need to suit up...
The soldier tightens his grip on his spear and looks past you.
Ugh, a human? You stink.
The child looks around, then back.
I'll stab you right in the eye! Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! I'll spare you. You're really fun. Ready? Go! You found me! Okay, go! Oh! Wow! You're really smart. I know how to spell intrigue. My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
I've spotted something.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
You brought... What was this?
Wither, this is my new friend.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that.
Why? A grown friend? You brought...
Go on.
You, dead walker, tell me true. Stand you with the source hunters, or do you serve the town at Brackus Rex? Ancient history. Can it have been so long already? Gods, how the time flies. I haven't seen a living soul in all that time. What a strange notion. A child may technically be alive, but so is a potato, if you understand me. No, what a wicked king it was. Brackus Rex by name. The order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I'm not... Please, good sir. You must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation.
It's stuck fast.
Please, the spear. Seize it and pull. Good sir. You've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... Blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus, but I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, marvelous, my friend, marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal, I never thought I would become one of his victims. Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls. Good sir, you've set my body...
Wither is free! Now he can be happy! Now he can get out! Well, yeah, a lot. But he's my friend, and when I grow up, I want to be a hero. Here, take this. It'll show you how to find my... If you can find a way up. So, what did you and Wither talk about?
So, time to find this Boris fellow. Ah, you've read my contract. What does that look in your eye mean?
He raises an eyebrow and folds his arms, appraising you.
Me, not you, but you can come along for the ride. Good to know. And likewise, with whatever errands of your own you have.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why, but I think I need to talk to this elf. You mind? I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
She turns towards Sahala. She darts over to the elf, and they begin talking in earnest, more quietly than you can overhear. Losa suddenly snatches up both the elf's hands and leans close to her. Her voice rises.
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The colour runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning. She keeps...
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. Be strong. Fight. Fight. You are okay. You are yours. No one else's.
Shut up. Let go. Let go. Let go. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make me.
Losa is rigid as a board, tense with the effort of holding Sahela's hands in tight, painful bunches.
Leave me alone! Leave me! I don't want to!
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes are black. Sahela's fingers are white under her grasp.
Let me go! Please!
A sinister smile spreads across Losa's lips.
Chatty elf. Chatty elf with all the answers. I want...
Losa, please, you must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
I bet the elf blood tastes like... Let's find out.
You must weaken her to help her. She does not mean what she does. We do not want to hurt you. It is almost enough. A few more hits. She comes back to her.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles.
Hello, stranger. A strange person from a strange time. I wonder, do you even know how long... I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all. I cannot say more.
Her eyebrow.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? Some of us are meant to remain. Some of you are meant to leave. There is a way. You see in time. My protector, my friend. An elf like me. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you, you bring me great peace. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams. Of yes, please ask. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken. But I see all the same. He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. You understand when you meet him, after you escape. It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us. My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves... Time, for us, is now. There is not then and when. I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain.
Hey. Hi, easy. I'd say we get out of this place. Dunno how long they... Ooh, so serious. What's up? How very sweet of you to notice. I know, it's weird. One of the many side effects of the...
She drums on her forehead with 2 fingers, smiles grimly, and shrugs.
They used to be blue. Oh well. Ha, well, this is the real me. I'm not too keen on this particular companion, of course, but I can't remember a stretch of longer than a few days that there wasn't some kind of lodger knocking around up there. Most of them are friendly. Interesting, too. Chatty, musical. It's fun. Sometimes I wonder what my voice sounds... So what's it like, being alone in your head? People say that. Okay. I don't. Look, just... I know it was bad, okay? I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm sorry, I
feel him, but I do not see him.
Hey. Hi.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf. To be vulnerable in a place like this is tough. You may keep your shame. It is not wrong to walk in the camp. It is wrong to assault one walking. Only your kind does not see the difference. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of... Thank you.
I do not see him.
Ah, my unlikely friend. What do you need? I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. In this case, it gives me...
I feel him, but I do not see him. I feel him, but I do not see him. I feel him, but I do not see him. I am glad to see. Yes, please ask.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze. No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking. But you did. And now the tables have turned. You look quite startled.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Because it is my desire to question him. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of... But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him. No!
She drives the needle in deeper and...
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw... That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
A bright sparkle of laughter.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain that... Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape. How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers are up. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Yes, the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Then again, I already knew I'd have to push hard, knowing what you really are. This may strike you as,
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart.
Yeah. Let's discuss our respect. You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide-and-seek. So, as a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours. Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me. But wait. You seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be...
Quite right. Do seek my counsel.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Your loss.
What took you so long?
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity. As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, you feel his consciousness enter yours. His memories are yours to Your heart is heavy. You know too much. It's all too much. You met him. A bright light blinds you, then fades. You feel a tremendous power in your hands, but they are shaking so hard you can barely use them. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. A figure approaches, an older woman. She reaches a hand toward you. The memories end. You are no longer Finn. A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas! He must escape! You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
Leave me. Go. Get away. Get... Leave me. You...
She groans in pain.